Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Virgo July 27, 2022. Early today is not the time for a solid answer, and plans and ideas may not come together. Still, responsibilities are on your mind, and you can get in better touch with your longer-term goals. The moon heads into your friendship sector later today, and you pay more attention to your happiness goals or social life. It's a good time of the lunar month to seek friends or inspiration. Avoid taking on too much, however, as tempted as you may be with new ventures and ideas or connections. Your eagerness is great, but don't get yourself in too deep with commitments that may feel too much to handle later. A gorgeous day for your personal life awaits. As soft and sweet Venus, our lesser benefic planet, pulls back her bow and launches an arrow across the sky, mighty Jupiter, our greater benefic, will outreach his hand to catch it. This ensures that with these two celestial objects linked, you'll be eager to let loose, have fun, and shake it up. Some singles may notice that they're catching emotions for a friend or even end up in bed together. This could have been building for quite some time. If coupled up and you're sensing a mysterious attraction to a pal, don't rock the boat as you'll end up regretting it. What should you further invest in? As Venus in Cancer squares Jupiter in Aries, you are encouraged to commit to particular investments with networking, work friends, and professional aspirations. The square encourages you to pause before reacting as you can thoroughly consider what you want to pursue. Venus and Jupiter may even encourage you to fully dive into opportunities that make you feel professionally and financially empowered. By focusing on what matters the most, you can significantly expand upon the professional associations and dreams you feel most passionate about. The key for you today is follow through. You may have 100 different projects lying around your house and not one of them is finished. Perhaps you are too busy going off on adventures to really settle down and commit to something for an extended period of time. This sort of attitude is apt to be a reflection of emotional issues you are dealing with as well. Attend to unfinished business. Intensify contacts to people because they find you particularly likable right now. Plan your leisure time with family and good friends, and most importantly, make your plans together. You might feel like ringing up an old friend. The time is perfect to revive and strengthen old ties. This will make it easy for you to make new contacts and maybe even lifelong friendships. Roommates or close friends might start breathing down your neck about your so-called responsibilities, but try not to let them push you over the edge. This is not the time to feel sorry for yourself. If you long to find someone to share your life, give yourself every opportunity to meet someone new. This is not a time for dreaming, but to make your dreams a reality. Be courageous, get out and socialize, forget thoughts of past loves and look eagerly to the future. It's becoming urgent that you make professional choices. The changing celestial configuration will make you aware of this more and more each day, beginning today. While you have only been in the preliminary stages, you worry you will have to give up what you believe in so firmly. This is the time to reassess before plunging ahead. Your independence and willpower are sure to be strong on this day. This can be a terrific bit of news if you have been trying to find the strength to stick to that new diet or to stop a habit. You won't have any trouble passing up on the things that tempt you the most. Direct some of this energy towards speaking your mind and taking the lead role when the opportunity presents itself. The more you do things like this, the more you learn about yourself. As the Moon and Venus align in a social and serendipitous part of your chart, this could lead to serendipitous moments or encounters. The Moon is making your instincts sharper, but as they align, this is making it easier to get a read on the laws of attraction and synchronicity that Venus has brought together. This is a day where trusting your heart and your gut is more likely to put you in the right place at the right time while creating positive conditions across the communication, friendship, and relationship fronts. As the Moon and Venus align for the only time in a social and serendipitous part of your chart this year, there is the potential for some serendipitous moments and/or encounters. It is by trusting your heart and your gut that you are more likely to find yourself in the right place at the right time, with the two not only working in tandem today but linked into the laws of attraction and synchronicity. Our eyes in the sky. But don't just lean into a different vibe and blindly leap forward. On a bad day, Pluto can bring out power struggles and triangular relationships. Note that love triangle doesn't necessarily mean that a third party is involved in a personal relationship. It can also mean that things like religious issues or a desire for professional acclaim and fame can stand between you and a partner. Power struggles are common with a Moon-Pluto opposition. The need to always be right and in control can cause arguments. Pluto in Capricorn opposing the Moon in Cancer can add obsession and heaviness to relationships and projects. With mental Mercury in Grand Leo today, you've got your eyes on the prize. Let the little people deal with the details. Right now, you're all about the bottom line and the big picture. You're the star of the show, and, as such, you shouldn't have to deal with all the intricacies of daily life. Let someone else sort them out, right? You've got better things to do. A Venus-Jupiter square can definitely rain on your parade as it showers you with jealousy from others and also makes you a bit envious yourself. There's more than enough positive energy to go around, but this selfish aspect doesn't make it seem that way. Does having something yourself mean you're taking it away from someone else, and vice versa? The greatest lesson of the day is learning how to be happy for others when something good happens rather than feel sorry for yourself. Where is your gratitude? Following our intuition can lead to a magical endpoint, but because the trine is an easy aspect, we might be content to idly daydream, rather than journeying down a rabbit hole of esoteric hunches. Creative and artistic practices will especially benefit from this influence, and we will be especially receptive to music and color. We are also supported in learning more about our friends' dreams. Doing so might inspire us to back their causes and support their visions. After sunup, the Moon opposes Pluto, a transit that can cause our emotions to vacillate. We might perceive that our safety is at risk, perhaps due to a tenuous financial matter or a crisis of resources. In responding reactively to this perception, we make choices that are not in our best interest, as it is nearly impossible to make informed, considerate decisions from a place of stress and fear. The Moon begins its void of course following this aspect, which will last until the late afternoon. During this time, seek stillness, even if it is uncomfortable. The realization of the issue itself is the important piece here. When we have calmed down and can assess the situation rationally, we will make better moves. Indeed, we may be able to solve this problem handily with a few smart adjustments.